as a society, made a gigantic blunder somewhere in the last 90 years when it came to Frankenstein movies. Looking at actual Frankenstein movies, not weird David Harbour surrealistic comedies or Hotel Transylvanias where Frankenstein is a side character, let's look at some of the latest Frankenstein stories. We have Depraved, an updated horror movie version of Frankenstein. We haven't seen that before. There's Victor Frankenstein, which puts more of the spotlight on Frankenstein's sidekick Igor. I'm sure we were all clamoring for that story to be told. We have the Frankenstein Chronicles, a series that shows the horrific events that were supposed to have inspired author Mary Shelley to write the novel Frankenstein. We have Frankenstein, an updated horror movie version of Frankenstein. We have I, Frankenstein, which casts the philosophizing creature looking for purpose in a hostile world as a stoic action figure. We have Frankenstein's Army, and I cannot believe I'm about to say this, a found-footage World War II movie. We have Frankenstein, a miniseries that follows the book, Rock and Roll Frankenstein, an updated rock and roll version of a mad scientist using the body parts of rock stars to create a monster. Okay, that sounds kind of awesome. My point is, in the last 20 years, we haven't had a whole lot of deviation on what can be done with the Frankenstein story. Most of these are trying to recapture the tragedy and abomination of the original text, or they're not very well received if they try something new. But why can't we have something that is somewhat true to the original text, but is also a fresh take on the story? Normally, I would say, what would I do if the producer, director, screenwriter came to me and asked for my input? But since Frankenstein is in the public domain, I guess in theory I could make this movie tomorrow if I had the funds, talent, and friends to help make it happen. So instead, I'll tell you about my dream Frankenstein movie, and maybe somebody will steal my idea and make it a reality someday.
So, Victor, how was this semester of college?
It was, life-changing. You're going to ask Elizabeth to marry you? Yes, I sought unattainable knowledge, and now know what is most precious in this. Hey! Oh no. Your landlady said you moved out, so I used the brain that you gave me to find the Frankenstein estate, and I followed you here. I am done with you, monster. Leave me be. That's cool, Daddy-O. Just make me a wife, and I'll be on my way. What? No! I already regret making one monster. You want me to make another? You give me a sexy monster lady to spend my days with, and I'll... Whoa! What? Who is that? That's Elizabeth, my sister, and your sister has a body that refuses to quit. What? Introduce us. What? Yeah, I'm smart and funny. What's not to like? Leave, or I shan't be responsible for what comes next, beast. Elizabeth, I wanted to tell you. Hey, Vic, fancy meeting you here, and this must be Elizabeth. I've heard so much about you. You are? I'm Adam. Victor and I roomed together last semester. He was really like a father to me.
Oh, Adam, you're so charming.
Elizabeth is quite taken with your monster, Victor. What shall you do? Whatever I must, Henry. Whatever I must. I shall christen thee Monster 2.0. You must rid the earth of my previous creation.
Hello, Daddy. Yes, I believe that is the appropriate nomenclature. You see, it's a pun. You created me, therefore you are akin to a father for me, but also it's a term of endearment, you know, in the bedroom.
I created you for a reason, and right now I cannot remember what that was. You want to go grab some sushi? This fall, watch the movie about what happens when a family finds love in unexpected places. I was looking for ways to create life. I didn't realize life is what we make of it every day. Directed by Steven Spielberg.